The earlier section, we knew about campaign nomenclature. Now let's move ahead a little bit. So we have been into a segment of solving a problem for a brand, and you were the agency owner of that particular uh, brand. They were looking for brands. So sorry, they were looking for different agencies to participate for the bidding, and let's say you won it. Okay, now they want in detail of what all actions are you going to take. So what we have done, we have done quad core analysis for the keywords. Then we have suggested them a set of keywords for which they have to take action. Now we have just mentioned here maximum HBHE keyword, LVHE keywords, optimize these keywords, check for non performing keywords and their role in conversion for the rest, and pause. So we have given these suggestions, but they wanted to know what exactly do you mean by maximize? How are you going to maximize the outcome of these campaigns? So for that, what exactly do you need to do? Now here is another problem. Now in order to solve that problem, we will go through certain concepts. Few of the concepts are already explained by Deepan. So the two famous analysis that we are going to do will be impression share analysis. The second one is quality score analysis. Now, what exactly these things are? Deepan has already explained you the theoretical aspect of quality score and impression share. But I will show you here how to do it, how to implement it for the campaigns. Okay. Now, shall we go, guys? Now, let's go to the Excel sheet. And here, what is there? Now, what exactly has happened when we won that bid? Now, the brand has given us some extra set of information, which you can see in H and I columns. So, what exactly they have done? They have given us some more information in terms of the type of keywords that they are using, and the corresponding impression share. So what exactly we need to do? We need to identify the category in which the keywords are falling. How can we do? We know already, we have already segregated LVHE, HBLE keywords. Okay, so we will go there and we'll do the analysis. Now for that, what we need to do, we need to implement something like VLOOKUP. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of LVHE? Low volume, high efficiency. So these are the keywords which have got high efficiency, but the volume is low. So here our objective is to identify the keywords. Now let us go and have a look what exact keywords they have given to us. When you go to filter and apply the filter here, you will be able to see different types of keywords. And the types of keywords you can see are like brand, competition, generic awareness, generic informational, generic long tail, generic service, generic transactional. In some cases, what happens, they merge all of them into generic itself. But since you can see here, the brand is kind of quite aware, and they exactly know how to split the keywords based on the requirement. So this is something, when you get data in detail, you will be able to do data analysis at a much granular level, and you can do something interesting on the top of it. Okay, now let's go to this impression share and see what exactly is it. Now guys, let me tell you what exactly is impression share. Impression share is something for which your keyword gets appeared for the ad. For example, there is a keyword called mutual fund. Consider the geography India. Let's say, for example, the monthly search volume for mutual fund keyword is, let's say, 5 lakh. Okay, 500K. So let's say you are bidding for that particular keyword, mutual fund. Number one, there could be many reasons. For example, let's say your daily budget is less. Number two, your competition is actually doing well. They are ready to bid higher than what you can bid for. Okay. Then the historical performance of certain campaign of your competitors are really doing well, and you have just started bidding for those keywords and you are completely new. There is no history for those kind of keywords in your account at all. These are some of the reasons where you know you somehow fall behind these competitors. Okay, so there what exactly happened, let's say for example, I have already told you like 5 lakh is the monthly search volume, and let's say you are being showcased for only 1 lakh ads, sorry, for 1 lakh impressions over a period of 30 days. Then what exactly is the impression share? It is 1 lakh divided by 5 lakhs, which is coming around 1 by 5. If you convert it into percentage, it will be somewhere around 20%. Okay. Now, in the impression share table, you will see it as 20%. Okay. So that's how impression shares are calculated. Okay. So here you can see for this particular keyword, whose ID is 5255869661, which is in row number 3, A3 reference cell. So here you can see the type of keyword is a generic transactional keyword, and the impression share is 57%, which is almost 60%. So you can see here the total impression is 5. It means if you consider 60% as 5, then almost the total search volume for this particular keyword might be around 10 or somewhere around 9. Okay, so out of 9 impressions which is available in India market, you are able to showcase your ad only for 5 times. So you lost the remaining 4 impressions, which could have been uh, a possible conversion for you. Could have been. There could be a guarantee of the customer who is looking for that keyword might got convert. Okay. Now, these are two important metrics which can help us optimize our campaigns. Okay, now let's move to the LVHE table. Now, yeah, our first objective here should be to identify what type of keyword is. For that, what we are going to do, we will implement, we will use here VLOOKUP. Okay, VLOOKUP for this particular keyword, comma, and here we will see, let me, okay, we will consider this entire table, and we are going to fix this by adding dollar sign here, and it is eighth number column, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, then enter 0, cool. Now we got this. So in LVHE category of keywords, we came to know that two keywords belongs to generic service and two keywords belongs to the category of brand. Okay. So similarly, we are going to implement it for the rest. I have already implemented here. I have implemented VLOOKUP for each of these segments, and you can see here the type of keyword in this part. Okay, so now we know that to which category these keywords belong to. Now you will tell me what can we do. Interesting. So what we need to do here, we need to put something like impression share. Okay, now what we can do, let me copy this, paste it here. Instead of B2, let me put A2. Then let me put it like row number 9, column number 9, enter 47 will be. So, oh, okay. So this is in percentage, guys. Okay, let me put it like this. Okay. Now, what we have done in the PPT, you might have seen here. Let me go back. Okay. In slide number 16, you might have seen here that you need to optimize the keywords. And let's say go to slide number 15. Let me present it in a bigger screen. You can see here that we need to expand for high efficiency keywords and we need to optimize for low efficiency keywords. Let it get loaded, guys. My system is a little bit slow today. Yeah, so you can see here in the takeaway section, it's written maximize HVHE, LVHE keywords. So which fall under the bucket of high efficiency. Okay, so we need to optimize for low efficiency keywords. Okay, now let's go back again to our Excel spreadsheet. So let's go to this one now. This is into the high efficiency category. Now there is an option that we can scale it ahead. Now what is the possibility to scale it? You can see here these are two brand keywords. Okay, so here there is a possibility what to do. So for brand, if so brand is something like which comes with our name. Okay, like the brand name of the company was like Fintech Private Limited. It people might be looking for Fintech mutual funds. Now this is a brand keyword. It could have been the brand. It could have been the keyword. So if we are okay to go little ahead for this, so right now we are showing only for 70% of the total impressions. If we can increase it to 90% or if we can increase up to 100%, there is no harm because we are the brand and we want to exploit our brand keywords. So it may also happen that since these brand keywords are giving you results, your competitor might put an eye on these keywords, can bid for these keywords, and maybe for the rest 30% impressions for which you are not showing your ad could have been captured by your competitor, and they might be taking the benefit of this, and hence it would be great if you can increase your impression share to 90%. So what you can do, you can increase IS. Similarly, increase IS. Now here what is happening? This is a generic service keyword. Okay. Now let me tell you, if you are at 70% of impression share, it is good for a generic keyword. Okay. So generally what happens with generic performing keywords, if you increase your impression share, it may so happen you might lose on certain conversions and your spends may go up. So there the best option is to increase the bid value. Okay. So what you can do here, Deepan might have already explained you about different bid strategies. So one of the bid strategy is uh, improve target impression share. So you can go for impression share for these two keywords, and for this keyword what you can do, you can bid little bit higher. Even if you are into enhanced CPC or target CPA, what you can do, you can tell Google to increase the numbers. Okay, so here there is a possibility increase bid value here or keep it constant. So what you came to know here, for this particular segment, for these two keywords, you need to increase the impression share. And for these two keywords, the impression share is good here. Here it is not that great, but eventually 50% of impression share for generic is a good number. If you still want to go little bit higher, you can bid little bit higher. If people can click on your ad, what exactly you are doing, you are increasing your impression share but telling Google that I am going to pay only if people are going to click on the ad. Okay, so that's how you can strategize these particular segment. Then coming to HVLE. Okay, now let's see here. Let me copy this, paste it here. Okay, so here we'll put what I am to do. Now this is a complicated case. Let's see what we can do here. So let's put a filter. Now you guys, you have got a clear cut understanding for brand. Let's see brand. Now the action item is very simple. What we can do here, increase impression share. Okay, increase this. Okay, okay. So for these segments, you can increase your impression share. But for this, what you want to do? So here we are going to see one more parameter, which is called quality score, which is already explained to you by Deepan. And you can also see here, you are getting the maximum number of conversions from this. However, you can see the cost per conversion is around $600, and it is a brand keyword, and it is having good impression share. If your quality score is 5, and if it is a brand keyword, then what you should be doing, you should be increasing this quality score. The moment you increase this quality score, automatically your cost of conversion will go down. For this, what you should be doing, you should be increasing the quality score. Now in order to increase quality score, what all things you should do? Number one, you need to revive the ad copy for this. Just check what type of ad copies you have written. If you didn't write good ad copies, then try to improvise it. Okay, and try to get the quality score to 10. Generally for brand, your quality score should be more than 8.5. If it is less than that, you are doing very bad for those keywords. Okay, so your objective for brand should be to hit more than 8.5. In fact, it should be 10, not even 9. Okay, so here for this particular keyword, the action item is to improve quality score. I am putting it as QS. Okay, now let's see the data, what it says. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait, guys. It seems it got hanged. Okay, so now you got a clear cut idea on what is happening. Now let's go to competition. You can see here for competition, the cost is like pretty high. It is more than 150 everywhere. Okay, so what to do? You can see the impression share also. It is uh, you know below 60%, and you can also see the quality score. So somewhere for these two, it is somehow 6 and 7, 5, 6, 7. But it's a generic observation, guys. So the quality score for competition generally lies below 3. If it is more than 3, it means you are astonishingly doing well. Otherwise, what is happening? Your competition is not at all bidding for their keywords, and in fact nobody is bidding for those keywords, and somehow you identified that these keywords are doing well for you and you are bidding. That's why your quality score is a bit higher. Or your competitor's name is kind of generic. I can give you one example. You might have heard of yatra.com. Okay, so what Make My Trip can do? Yatra best trips. Okay, if Make My Trip is going to bid on that, then what is going to happen? Make My Trip's ad will come up there. And what they can write there, Yatra, go for Yatra. Okay, yeah. Or otherwise, what they can do, they can go for a vernacular campaign. In that, they can write Yatra kijiye, special discount coupons पाइए. Okay, so in those cases, what actually happens? Yatra looks like a generic keyword, and you're not using the keyword as brand, but you are using it as a normal word for your campaign, and that's why your quality score may go up. But generally, not generally, in most of the cases, your quality score will be below 3. Even when Amazon bids for keywords like Hotstar or G, Sony Live, their quality score stays below 3. Okay, and it is natural also. See, someone is looking for Sony Live subscription, and let's say Amazon will pop up there. Why will someone buy that? Because their intent is pretty clear. They want to buy only Sony Live subscription. Okay, so that's why your quality scores are less. So what exactly you should do here? Okay, now in order to reduce this, basically you need to work on the bids. You need to reduce the bids so that your cost of conversion shouldn't go up. You should immediately move to target CPA so that you will be able to control your cost in a much better fashion. If still you are not able to control that, go for manual CPC, through which you will be able to control these high conversion competition keywords and run ads for only those keywords. Do not run ads for any other keywords. Okay, so that's how you can manage it. Let me go once again. Let's go here, work on bidding strategy, on bids. What is happening? It seems it got hanged again. Okay. Okay. So what we can do here for competition, let's, I am not able to write here. Okay guys, let's move here. It seems the system has some problem. Now coming to generic, what is happening here? You can see here the generics, few are giving you good conversions and few are not giving you good conversions. Okay, somewhere the costs are going up way above $150, whereas few are actually doing well, they are below the target number. So wherever so generally for generic keywords, if your quality score is less than 6, you should go on improving the quality score. So for these HPLE keywords, these are the low efficiency keywords for which your objective should not be to increase the impression share, but to increase the quality score. If you can increase the quality score, then what is going to happen? Automatically your cost per conversion will go down. Now let's come to this particular section. Let's yes, and let's do we look up bracket start this keyword, comma, this is our element. Then we are going to add here dollar signs. Then it seems it is 9 comma 0. Okay, what happened? Thing wrong. So let me remove this. We go here. Let's see. It's here 8. No, it's not working. It's working here. Why it is not working here? Okay, guys. So now you have the impression share percentage here. Now these are your high efficiency keywords. Since the efficiency is high, you need to scale here. In order to scale, what should you do? Go to quality score, which are less than 6. Select them and improve quality score here. Okay. Now for those where your quality score is high, try to improve those scores as well. For example, for filters, greater than or equal to 6. For them, look where all you can improve the quality score. Wherever it is 8, 9, it is good. First, you identify brand keywords. If the quality score of brand keywords are less than 10, improve them. Try to increase it to 10. Now for generic, try to improve these quality score of 7 to 9, whereas the quality scores are less. Try to improve the quality scores, create new ad copies, and you will do good in this particular section. Okay. Now come to low volume, low efficiency. Okay. What we can do here, let me copy this, paste it here. Okay. So now what we can do here, go to this. Now you can see here what are the fine? Okay, so here what is happening? Nobody is giving you conversion. Okay, what should be your basic objective? First, look for brand keywords. Okay, now these brand keywords have got 10% impression share. But before that, you see here, the quality scores are pretty bad. Okay, they are below 6. So your first objective should be to improve your quality score for these keywords. Then we will think of improving the impression share. First objective, improve quality score. Now come to competition. These keywords are not at all giving you any conversions. So the best way is to pause them. You can save a lot of money through this. If you can sum it up, you can save $461 from it. Now, coming to generic. So check for transactional keywords. Okay. Now improve quality score of transactional keywords. Okay. For the rest, what you can do, you need to check the conversion path, whether these keywords are playing an important role in conversion or not. If they are playing an important role, keep them, improve their quality scores. If the quality score is really high, then check for how many days they are not performing. If they are not performing, then just close them out. Okay, so that's how you can optimize your campaigns. Now, I try to summarize this. Let's go to our action item. Okay, so the action item is this. Let's move to the next slide. Let me present this to you. Okay, let's wait for some time till it gets loaded. Okay, so guys, now we came to know what all things needs to be done. Number one, HVHE, we have got high efficiency, so work on brand, improve your quality score. This is the summarize. For brand, what you should do, increase increase impression share of converting keywords. Then what you should do, increase your quality score for non-converting keywords. What's your objective here? It should be to increase up to 10. Okay. Now, second part, competition. What you should be doing. Identify the keywords that are giving you expensive conversions. Reduce the bit values. Then, second, the keywords that are not at all converting for you, pause them. Generic. Improve quality score of converting keywords to reduce your cost of conversion. Then, reduce bits for non-converting keywords, improve the quality score, and check for few more days if you can see any improvement in your ad copy, in your keyword conversions. So this should be the action item which you should inform to the brand. Okay, so the next we will go for something like how to improve QS. Now in order to do that, we'll go to Google dashboard, and in Google dashboard we will see what are the factors and through which we can improve it. The factors are already explained to you by Deepan, but I will take you through the interface and where